Most men never realize this, and it's exactly why they keep losing women they were this close to attracting. They think attraction is about saying the perfect line, having more money, or looking a certain way. But the truth is, none of that creates real emotional connection. And here's the part that might surprise you. There are two simple words that can completely change how a woman feels when she's around you. Not in a fake or manipulative way, but in a way that makes her feel something deeper, something she can't easily explain. And once you understand this, you won't just talk to women differently, you'll be remembered differently. Attraction isn't built in big dramatic moments. It's built in small emotional signals, tiny moments where she either feels safe, seen, and understood, or she feels nothing at all. And the difference between those two outcomes often comes down to how you communicate your intent. I've looked at thousands of real interactions, and the men who stand out aren't trying harder or overthinking every word. They're simply doing one thing better than everyone else. They communicate their emotions directly and clearly. No confusion, no mixed signals, no hiding. While most men hesitate, saying things like, maybe we could hang out sometime or whatever you want, these men lead, express, and create direction. And it all starts with one simple phrase: I want. It sounds basic, but that's exactly why it works. When you say I want with calm confidence, you're doing something powerful. You're taking ownership of your desire. You're not asking for permission, you're not waiting for approval, and you're not hiding behind uncertainty. You're simply saying, this is what I want. And here's something most men don't understand about female psychology. Women are naturally drawn to men who are clear in their intentions. Not aggressive, not controlling, just clear. Because clarity signals something deeper: stability, confidence, and leadership. Think about how most conversations sound. I don't know, maybe we could go somewhere if you're free. Now compare that with, I want to take you out this weekend. I know a place you'll love. Feel the difference. One feels unsure, almost like you're afraid of your own desire. The other feels grounded, intentional, and attractive. And this isn't about dominance, it's about removing confusion, because confusion kills attraction faster than rejection ever will. But here's where most men get it wrong. If you only use I want, you can come across as self-focused, like you're only thinking about what you want. And that's where the second phrase changes everything. I appreciate. This is where balance comes in. Because now you're not just expressing desire, you're showing depth. You're showing that you see her. Instead of saying, I want to see you again, you say, I want to see you again because I really appreciate how easy it is to talk to you. And in that moment, something shifts. She doesn't just hear desire, she feels recognition. Most men stop at surface level compliments, focusing only on appearance. But when you appreciate something deeper, her thoughts, her energy, her perspective, you stand out instantly. Because now you're acknowledging who she is, not just how she looks. And that's powerful, because women don't emotionally connect with men who simply want them. They connect with men who make them feel understood. That's the difference between attraction and emotional attachment. But words alone aren't enough. This only works if everything is aligned. If you say, I want to take you out, but your voice is shaky, your posture is closed, and your eyes are avoiding hers, the message breaks, and she will feel that instantly. Women are incredibly sensitive to inconsistency. It's like an emotional radar. They don't just listen to your words, they read your energy. So when you say, I want, you need to stand tall, relax your body, and speak with certainty. And when you say, I appreciate, slow down, hold eye contact, and let the moment breathe. Because appreciation isn't rushed, it's felt. Another mistake most men make is overusing it. These words lose their power if you repeat them constantly. This isn't something you say in every sentence. It's something you use intentionally, in moments that matter, moments where emotion can actually land. Like at the end of a meaningful interaction after a conversation that had depth, you look at her and say, I want to see you again. I really appreciate your energy. And then you stop. You don't over-explain. You don't fill the silence, you let it sit. Because silence is where emotion settles. And in that moment, something changes. She doesn't just hear your words, she feels them. And later, when she's alone, thinking about her day, thinking about the people she met, she remembers you. Not because you tried the hardest or said the most, but because you made her feel something real. And that's what most men never understand. Attraction isn't about impressing, it's about impacting. It's about creating a moment that stays, even after you're gone. Because at the end of the day, she won't remember every word you said or every detail of the conversation. but she will remember how she felt when she was with you. And if you can master that, if you can combine clear desire with genuine appreciation, you create something rare, something powerful, something unforgettable. And that's the difference between being just another guy she talks to and being the one she keeps thinking about long after you're gone.